This exchange was excruciating. Tanya Plibersek went in to hug Anthony Albanese during Labor's campaign launch, and he basically blocked her. Plibersek is one of the most popular figures in the Labor Party, but she seems to have been shafted once again in the PM's new cabinet. Plibersek went into the 2022 election as Minister for Education and Women. When Albanese won, she came out as Minister for Environment. A change in portfolio isn't necessarily a demotion in itself, but take a closer look at the PM's ranking order. Second in command is Richard Marles, third is Penny Wong, then Jim Chalmers. Tanya Plibersek is right down in 14th place, dropping 4 places from her last role.
So a whole bunch of ministers in this little list. It sounds a bit high school. So it's never really been explained what the hell the Prime Minister's problem is. But he does seem to, he took education off her after the 22 election, and he took women's policy off her, and he gave her environment, which I think was, a pretty tricky portfolio to manage, and then he intervened on a number of occasions and sort of overturned decisions that she'd made. So I think, she's still in there fighting, being incredibly polite and diplomatic, but I don't think anyone's under any illusions that Anthony Albanese is not exactly looking after her when it comes to the portfolio. And there's always the suggestion that it's because he's threatened in some way or has regarded her as a, leadership aspirant in the past.
Plibersek is one of Labor's most popular and experienced ministers. She got more votes in her own electorate than Albo did in his. So why does she keep getting pushed down the ladder?
I think the Prime Minister's threatened by her. I think that, she was someone who was regarded as a leadership aspirant. I don't think she is anymore, so I don't really see what the problem is. But, he's probably never said this publicly, but there was always a sense that he felt that she dudded him when he first ran for leader against Bill Shorten. And so, of course, Bill obviously came through the middle. Anthony Albanese didn't get it the first time around. That turned out to be a real blessing in disguise, obviously, because Bill Shorten went on to, lose the election, and then Anthony Albanese took over, and the rest is history. But yeah, there's history there, and there's politics, as there often is in these situations. I don't think there's any mystery to it. I don't think he's a massive fan.